Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. Welcome to your full moon video for the full moon that is happening on March 7th or 8th. I'm sorry, yeah, 7th or 8th, depending on where you are in the world. It's happening at that harvesting point of 16 degrees of 16 degrees point of Virgo. And so this is an opportunity to see how far you've come. And then the full moon gives you the energy to go next, to go further, to take it further up the road. So we're going to take a look at what you've already accomplished with this, what your next step, what you should be aiming for, and a little bit of guidance to help you along the way, and like the overall energy of this. So this full moon happening in an earth sign when it was seeded. So every full moon is seeded as a new moon, and usually it's 1.5 to 2.5 years before. Well, this one was 1.5 years ago. So on September 7th of 2021, what were you thinking about? What did you manifest? What were you looking to manifest and to create? So I am going to apologize because I'm not sure what the video quality is going to be like. I don't have internet right now, so I'm just recording, and then I'm going to go to a friend's and upload because the storms just keep trailing through here. So have patience, and I appreciate that. So here, the overall lesson, the thing that you were working on. So earth signs, it's about, in Virgo, it's about work-life balance. It's about your physical health and body. It is because it was trining Uranus in Taurus when it was seeded, and it is still trining Uranus in Taurus. It is about your finances and restructuring around that, and the restructuring energy comes in because Pluto was trining this energy up in Capricorn, and even though it's not in an exact trine, it is trining by sign, and it's pretty close, and it's still influencing that area of taking something apart and reconstructing it. It was opposing Mars when it was seeded, and now it's squaring Mars. And Mars is in Gemini, and Mars in your sign is saying, okay, I'm about to clear the shadow. It clears the shadow next week, I think 13th or 14th. About to clear the shadow, and so make a choice, make a decision. Where do you want to go from here? So it's about taking a look at where you are right now, and what you have accomplished over the last 1.5 years, and then what are the next areas that you want to go in, because it's actually looking in 2 different directions, right? The twins look in 2 different directions. It feels like you have an option, you have a choice. And so you have the card of Temperance. Temperance is bringing together things that are different. And it's kind of like this this marination, right? It's like allowing things to sit and to gestate and to it's sort of like when you put chicken in a marinade and you allow it to absorb all the flavors. And so over the past 1.5 years, this project, this thing, this idea, whatever it was you were working on that has this very earthy, grounded energy to it, has been about, marinating in the energy, and now it's getting ready to take it to the next level. Plus, you were in that energy of marination anyways after the North Node had gone through your sign. While it's been in Taurus for the last 1.5 years, that's also been the North Node pattern of allowing you to integrate and to marinate and to figure out what you're doing next. And now you have these very powerful cards coming through. They wanted to also show up. So this is the year of the 7. This is the year of the Chariot. 2023 added up, it's a 7. It is about, are your intentions in alignment with your actions, or are your actions in alignment with your intentions? And so this is overcoming the adversity. It is sheer willpower that drives you through this year. Okay, so there's a necessary energy around having the strength to really push in, because you have the 7 and the 8, right? The card of strength, it's called the Imperial Dragon, and the adversary, this is the adversity. This is your strength in your willpower to push yourself through to the next level. So things have been narrating. I also want to say that part of this temperance here, this allowing things, is using your strength and your willpower as part of the marinade, as part of the energy that you're integrating in order to gather your strength, in order to push through for the next thing that you're trying to accomplish in this cycle for yourself. And so there is I want to encourage you to consider, what were you thinking about, and now how can you, it's like leveling up. How can you level up? So, oh, that's weird. Okay. They wanted me to take off the top, which is really interesting. I'm also going to take additional cards because I think I am. Okay, yeah. Because that was odd. It's not my usual style. So, here we go. Wow. Okay. So, the material wealth and true prosperity, the Diamond Dreamer. And that comes with the Hawk Prince, which is spirit communication and paying attention. Okay. So, your understanding, this is the knowledge and the wisdom you should have already accumulated around this earthy thing. So, right, it's a material wealth and true prosperity. That was the earth thing that was really being affected. What does that mean to you? So it was a process of identifying what it is, and this is through really connecting in with your higher self, because we have spirit communication and paying attention of the Hawk spirit. The Hawk also is about, I love the Hawk. The Hawk's my spirit guide. So the Hawk will sit patiently and wait for the right opportunity, and then it swoops in. Or it will circle and look for the opportunity. And so there's kind of like you've been learning, right? Temperance is sort of around the energy of patience. You've been learning to allow things time to come to the right point in order to create what is true prosperity. And true prosperity, I think part of that has to do because we have this card of the Imperial Dragon here. That is the Leo card, right? That is the understanding the strength of the heart. And the true prosperity isn't just money, right? It's joy, it's happiness. It's feeling financially abundant and having all your needs more than met, right? But also because, again, we come back to Virgo about work-life balance. Is everything in balance for you? Are you enjoying life as you go through this? And so the next step for you, so I think that the full moon is about the releasing and letting go of what doesn't work. And so there is going to be an identification in yourself where you go, yeah, okay, but that doesn't actually make me happy. And maybe it brought you money. So a job, a relationship, something where there was financial resources that came out of it. But true prosperity is also about joy and happiness. I mean, that's really what it is. And so the step here will be about identifying what really matters to you and taking action toward it. You have the card in this leveling up of heal the ouch. Okay, so heal the ouch. This is over the course of this full moon energy. It feels like there's really, it's just like taking the next step toward the. I think this is over the course of while the North Node moves through Aries. So that's like the next year and a half, it feels like. And you are going to be working toward healing your financial situation, healing your emotions around financial situations, or possibly around a relationship where you felt more financially secure, but you were not happy, and that wasn't true prosperity. But look at this. You have this card of the wide open, and there is this hawk. Well, maybe it's an eagle. But because it was Hawk Spirit, we're going to go with that. That is showing you the way, right? And so everything is wide open to you. And so right? Look how much these two look alike, right? Standing up there and gathering their strength and following their spirit guide. And so for you, your strength and your willpower to overcome adversity, to push yourself through to the next level will allow you to heal whatever for you right now feels uncomfortable, whether that is a financial situation or a relationship that impacts your financial situation, because it does seem to be around prosperity in a financial realm for you here. So let's get you some more cards of advice on this. But this looks like a big gateway opportunity to level up and to really create what you want. You have magical things await you, and don't give up. Magical things await you, and don't give up. You have the strength to overcome the adversity. But it is going to be about really focusing in and with Mars having done its retrograde in your sign, slowing everything down, allowing you to really think things through and come up with an action plan, right? Mars is the action planet. He's going to move out of your sign into Cancer. And in Cancer, he really wants you to be in touch with the emotions. And so over the next month, right? Because I think he moves into Cancer very shortly. Because he's definitely up to speed. He's almost cleared his shadow, and the shadow was at 24 degrees. And so I'm just seeing if I can spot very quickly here when Mars gets into Cancer. I want to say it's like next week, but I can't see it easily. So when Mars gets into Cancer, and then it's there for like 3 weeks, because, you know, that's about 3 or 4 weeks, he's really going to be encouraging you to heal, to move through that energy, and to allow yourself to really go through the process. I don't know why I can't see it. Okay. Well, oh, there we go, on the 25th. So Mars will be in Cancer on the 25th, and Venus will already have Pluto will have already moved into, on the 23rd, will have moved into Aquarius. And so on the 25th, you'll have Mars, not on the 25th, on the 23rd, there's going to be this moment right before Mars leaves your sign, and right before Pluto moves into a sign that trines yours, where I really think you're going to feel the power. I think you're really going to feel the power. So put that on your calendar. That right there at that equinox on the 21st, everything starts shifting. We have a new moon that is happening in Aries, and air feeds fire, and then you have this Pluto energy and Mars finishing up. I think it's a very potent week for you. So that's something to pay attention to. How do you feel that week, and what's going on with that? If you like this kind of video, please hit the thumbs up and leave me a comment and let me know if you do or you don't. I'm on Facebook every day where I cover the daily astrology, and but here on YouTube, they're looking for more of the shorts or the really, really longs. And if this kind of video is something you like, not just here, but any of the YouTube ones you watch, your interaction with the videos will make a difference in what YouTube decides to do here. So look, you have to trust your intuition. You have to trust your intuition. So a lot of what you're going to do here, a lot of the changes and the choices that you make, what does it feel like inside of you? And I think that particularly as Mars moves into Cancer, that is really about touching base with your intuition, and you'll have Malachite. Create healthy patterns in your relationships. Connect with the sweetness of life. Maintain heart-centered awareness and get to the heart of the matter, right? They're talking about the heart here, the strength. This is really knowing what it is that you want, and are your actions in alignment with your intentions? What do you really want to do? So to create those patterns. So here is the affirmation. I recognize repetitive patterns and choose love, compassion, and kindness. So in this choice that you have to make, what feels like love, what feels like compassion, what feels like kindness, what feels like joy, what feels like happiness. And that should make choosing your next steps a lot easier. But whatever it is that you want, don't give up. Don't give up, because when you have don't give up, magic awaits. I want to say don't give up right before the miracle. Don't give up right before the miracle. All right? I hope that was helpful. You guys take really good care of yourself, and I'll catch you soon.